Hello everybody, and welcome back to BallySpring. Been a little while since I've been on here, but we're approaching the time when it's the point of closing this series up, which is a shame, but also something that we need to do because we've got a new game coming out. Now, what do we got? There's plenty of hay. So we've got these are ready. My assistant there talking in the background while he's playing with his toys. We've got grass ready to be cut, and the good news about that is we can make silage from it. So, rain on the way. When's the rain coming? Okay, we better get a move on. Get the mowers. Oh, get that fixed. Pay the man that fixes the things. I'll go this way today. So, what do we got? The fields on the hill. That's a thought. What about the clover? Let's just do the grass for today if we're going to be playing with the danger of rain. That's not where I've kept them. They're over here. Yeah, we'll do a big old silage thing. I'll tell you what, because we can't make hay because it's likely to get wet at some point. What we can do is possibly look into let's do this field first. I can most likely have a look at selling a few bales to get a bit of money in as well. It's that point now where we just need to try and get as much money in as possible, but we may as well. These are ready to cut, so we may as well get them cut, aren't we? That's the sensible thing to do. I don't know how many episodes we've got left really. I've not done a plan of action for it just yet. But we are very close to the end, and I'm going to be quite sad to leave, as I am with Court Farm, I've got to say. It's actually really tiring getting all these wrapped up and finished. I thought I was going to get them done with plenty of time ahead of me. As I was thinking of the potential of doing something else in between before the new one comes out. However, I think I'm literally going to be struggling to get all of these done and finished before the new game comes out, so potentially I'm gonna have to abandon the schedule and just start flooding with videos, because I know full well if I'd done Court Farms to 2 episodes a week up until the planned finishes, that would take us into December, and we'll be too focused on the new game by then, won't we? So there may be a big drop of sort of daily videos coming out as we get nearer to the 12th of November. Right, I'm badgering on. I shall get cracking. Should I speed this up? Put a bit of music in for it, or just should I just come back to you when I've made progress? I'll do it speeded up and see what happens, because I'm having a lot of game crashes from Court Farms. I don't know if I'm going to be having the same thing on BallySpring. We shall find out. Oh, there's that field as well. Oh yeah, loads of mowing to get done. There's going to be a big old harvest coming up of this. And we've got a full day ahead of us. Right. Enjoy. I've had a bit of an idea. Hold on lads, I've got an idea. I can attempt to put a worker on the windrow in pools, can't I? I think that's an absolutely fantastic idea. If it works. If not, well, hopefully I'll have done some headland of grass and I can switch over and have them do that. We can always change it up. Not that. Don't connect to that. You're not going to be able to handle it. I will go around and do the headland myself quickly, just to see. Just to whip it in and give them a guide. And then we'll see how they get on. It's worth a go, innit? Another interview for new farm manager, maybe. Yeah. Swaying all over the place. Right. Here we go. What do you got for us? Let's see how she goes. While I crack on. I'll come back to you with an update on this. Okay. Yeah. Not sure how that's going to work, but I'll come back to you with an update on that. Possibly once I've done a headland, as well, it doesn't look like it's going to go very well, does it? I think that might be what one would call a swing and a miss. That did not go to plan, so she hasn't got the job. and I shall take over this. I think we did have a problem on this map before when we tried to get somebody in rowing. I've got somebody else on the mowing now. So fingers crossed we'll be able to see them on the way back up, and they'll be doing a decent job of that. The headland's been done for them, so it's not. We are not asking for rocket science. Yeah, this chap's looking like he's doing a good job. This looks a bit better. And we'll get another check in a minute. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Right, I'll come back to you again. Oh, staring at them, I've made a bit of a mess of my own road. Oh, what can you do? Well, the worker on here doing the mowing has done a fairly decent job. So I've opened up for a mower on a little field up there, and the lady that didn't get on with the windrowing has jumped back in. She's eager to prove herself once again, which is good. Good trait to have. Rowing probably not a strong point. Yeah, keep doing that. Keep panicking when I get to the gates I'm driving through. I mean, she can't get that field wrong, really. Yeah, it's a bit of a curve on there, but I've done sort of 2 headlands on it. Yeah, it looks like she's getting on grand. The other 2 fields, well, 1 field, because there's no point putting anybody on that tiny square. But the big one with the tree in the middle of it, that could be interesting. I've also got my baler already out, prepared. That's not the right way, that's the wrong way. Didn't want to do that. That'll take some tidying up. I'm going to have to sack myself for that. Right, again, I'll update you when I've got more progress done. Right. Yes, loop the loop. So the work has been on the big field, and I can already see they've missed a bit. Quite a big bit. But they've done some damage to it. It's not too bad. I mean, they've cost us a lot of money to do what they've done, but let's right. There's a pretty hefty patch, and over there. Oh, I've got some tidying up to do before I can even attempt to bring the windrower down here. So I guess I shall be seeing you in a bit of a while. What time's that rain due? While we're bailing, no doubt. That's not too bad. I don't want it. You don't want it too wet normally, but it might not be the best quality silage. But I'll crack on anyway. Oh my days, that baling took a very long time. We've had a bumper harvest, and no mistake off that grass. So we're pretty much gonna have to be going up until October. Might be doing a lot of work off camera to get through the days. Right, we need to wrap still. What time is it? 4:30. You know what? I'm not actually that sure I'm going to be able to get all this done today. In real life, it's took me more than a day to get to this point. Right, that's about 1.2 tons, so what vehicle, keep that there, because that's picking them up. Do you think that'll be alright to pull that one out? Because it's nice weather now, this rain stopped. I'll tell you what as well, can I change the colour of the wrap? Let's have a quick look, see. We put a different wrap on. Yeah. You wouldn't have any of them, but you would have a black wrap. don't think we need a turn, do we? I should show you just how many bales there are, really, shouldn't I? All of that. That's going to take a while. I'm not counting them. All of that. That's going to take even longer. Not counting them either. I mean, that on its own is a lot. That's a hell of a lot. And I missed a bit there. I'm sure I actually cut through. I cut that and then it just appeared again once I loaded back in, I'm sure of it. Anyway, that's not for here. Is there a counter on this? No. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Let's get cracking then, shall we? Can you imagine if I had that one that I had to pick up and bring them to it? I'd have gone very sad face, put it that way. Right, one down. I will see you in a bit. Whether we'll be finished or not, I don't know, but before it gets dark I'll come back to you. There is a chance I'll be doing this the next day, or at least moving them the next day. It's meant to be black. Never mind, never mind. Maybe I didn't change it. Yes, I shall see you soon. It's September 3. I had to give up as it was. Oh, I missed one there. I had to give up as it was just getting too dark. So I had to come back in the morning and continue, which is fine. I'm into the third day of trying to record this episode now. I have had one game crash, but not too bad. But this is just really taking a long time. Oh, you know, older equipment gonna be like that. Nice autumnal colours on the map now though. Kaplunk. The Massey has done this job wonderfully. There is a mod that's come out that I'm quite tempted to give a go to. I'm just trying to find this Mr. CDP video on it though, to get an informed decision on it. Plus, I don't know where are we going to go. How many more episodes have we got on here? I mean, I can skip to the point where these have all done, which would be what, October 3 maybe, and do a huge sell-off. But then we've also got everything that we're producing. That's it. That's it. Is that all the bales? Done, wrapped? Yes. Oh, gonna have to move a load of milk there as well now. Oh, what's that one going to there? I mean, should I put them away, or should I just stack them when it's time to send them to sell? I should move some, really, shouldn't I? Yeah. In fact, I'm just only going to be able to move them 2 at a time, unless we got. I don't think I've got. I could put a weight on the back, couldn't I? They're not vintage. That's the problem. Vintage bale grabs. No. Just I'm gonna have to pretty much go 2 at a time, and then go around afterwards with a bit of tape and tape up where I've hit them with the shear. What time is it? Coming up to 9:08 in the morning. Oh, didn't see that one. I suppose a bit tidying up to get done around here, aren't we, as well? Have a quick go with the big dog. I can't remember if it's okay to if this will be alright with 2 at a time. I'm trying to think if there's something we could lease. Yeah, he's having a bit of a dance there, isn't we? We'll stick a weight on. At least if we put them in there, we'll know how many of those bales we have got. Why is that facing that way? Try and slide it out. Loop around. Whoop. Ooh. Have a quick look at it actually. Nope. That won't be quick enough. There is vintage wheel loader action that we could bring in, but they're potentially gonna be quite sluggish though, aren't they? Not even got bale bits for that. These got bale bits for them. Be a treat that would, wouldn't it? It's just extra weight really. This is just a little bit slow at oh dear, putting down and picking up. Not putting down and picking up really, it's a bit sluggish with the forward and reverse, but this is alright. We'll crack on, it's only 9:30, I've got plenty of time. Plenty of time, let's just get it done. I'll start with the other field and I'll come back to you roughly around the finishing point. Long day ahead. Well, long day ahead when I first got up. Oh my god, 2 at a time. Maybe I should bring a trailer in. Set the backwards and forwards. And it's bringing a trailer. Right. I've leased this for £2,500 because oops, I do apologise. It's a bit tight, you're a bit close up on the front there, aren't you? A bit boxed in. Is that the fastest it goes? Yeah, okay. There is a telehandler we could have got. I really wanted to buy one, but these were initially built in 1997, so yeah, I mean this would be new tech sort of thing, wouldn't it? the time. Next one. It's just it's getting frustrating because Deutz is not the most agile of vehicles for doing that job, and I'm hoping now I've got this little dinky job. Do feel rather close to the okay. Here we go. Next one. Ooh, turns fairly rapidly. Can it do 2? Oh yeah. This is only about 50 grand to buy. That's not exactly pleasing. I only really need to go too high because that'll, you know, we're not travelling far. I suppose this is sort of leasing something pretty futuristic though, isn't it, really? 97 if we're up to sort of 1999. It's a big moves. I just don't feel that you'd be that. Yeah, maybe it is a very small cabinet. Well, I've got it now, so I'm going to use it. I will. That does not feel comfortable. Oops. I'm making a mess of that now. Right. What are we up to? 11:15. On the first field, first trailer load. I'm not altogether convinced this is actually any quicker. But I've paid for it now, so I'm going to keep going with it. I think I'm going to be coming back to you now when the job's done. This isn't the mod, by the way, that I was talking about previously. Part of me wants to just go and buy the vintage telehandler. but we haven't got the money for it. Although it definitely would make sense if we did. The trouble is, would we be able to clear the debt off? I'm going to keep persisting with this and come back to you. Either joyful or in tears. It's not too bad really, is it? Essentially it's a skid steer loader with a bigger boom. Worth the difference in price? Probably not. Okay, we are pretty much there, and I owe a little bit of an apology to this top of the range bit of technology that's come out. It's actually done the job really well. I think that's the next one. It's done the job brilliantly. It's R2. It would have took a lot longer with the Deutz. This will, yes, it's not got a big top speed, but we don't need top speed in the field. That is a big difference. Not that I've gone more than too high anyway, but it's worked so well. Wonderfully. I'm very happy with that. I mean, we've leased it, so it's going back in a minute, but you know, downhill, that's up to 13. Yes, it's very tight in here, and I've been in and out, got it all muddy, but I don't mind that. Alright, job. Me on sorting out the animals. Oh, they've run out of water. They need the waters. Just double check. Did I get that one? Yes, I did. We've done it, we've got them. Right. Might need a calculator. Whoa, get them strapped. Job that had been devoed. Oh, I didn't do that very well, did I? Here we go. Look at that wall of baleage, which I think is the technical name for it. I'll put that there because I'll need to keep that out because we're going to need to refill this. Right. Oh, okay. I did not expect that many. I will need a calculator. 123 bales off our fields just on this episode. Not today because it's 3 days. Which is 430,000 litres. That I'm going to call a successful very successful harvest on the grass. Good little... That's going to be a problem. But yeah, good... yeah, it took a long time to get it done, but it was one hell of a big job, but we got there. Now, I do hope you've enjoyed the episode, especially as it took me so long to do. If you have, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. On the next episode, I think we'll do the mass sell-off, and that's probably, unless something else drops into my brain, the last episode coming up, I think, and I think that will be the end of it, and then we'll be ready to retire and pass the baton on to the next generation, seeing as it's coming up to the year 2000. We're going to set back, but obviously that will be in October, so I'm going to have a lot of hours of prep to get there. And in that last episode I will be leasing one last thing. I'm going to lease the only vintage telehandler I can find, because we're going to have a lot of bales to shift and a lot of pallets to shift. So until then, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.